boom, pop, ooh, arg, shh. These are all what we call onomatopoeia. So when we think onomatopoeia, I want you to think of comic strips. A lot of comic strips have onomatopoeia in it. Comic books. All of these. OMG, gulp, pop, arg, boom. Onomatopoeia. Next. Oxymoron. What is an oxymoron? Oxymoron is when we're talking about the opposite meaning, but it's in kind of the same meaning. So small crowd would mean what? If it's a crowd of people, it's obviously not small, so it has the opposite meaning. Only choice. Well, if you have a choice, it's not the only thing because you have choices. Therefore, an oxymoron means the opposite meaning. What do we have next? Hyperbole. Hyperbole. Remember our vocabulary if you were there Monday. Hyperbole, look at the word hyper. When you hype something up, you're exaggerating it. I'm so hungry. I could eat a horse. I am literally going to die if I don't go to the mall today. Those are hyperboles. Alliteration. Alliteration is basically a tongue twister. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Or she sells seashells by the seashore. Almost got me there at that point. So it's something where you're repeating either a letter or you're repeating a sound like a ch or a k. So listen for any type of tongue twister would be an alliteration. Similes, metaphors. Similes is where you compare two things using like or as. So you need to look for those keywords like or as. Metaphor is the exact same thing. You're comparing two things, but you're using something like a be verb, is, are, was, were. You're not using like or as. So remember similes, like and as. Metaphors, kind of more the be verbs. Idiom. No, not an idiot. Idiom. It is a meaning that you basically must have learned when you grew up and you've heard this before and then you just knew what that meaning was. If somebody ever said it's raining cats and dogs, when pigs fly, you know it's not really raining cats and dogs. You just know that it's raining hard outside. You've heard people around you, maybe parents, friends, family at home, talk about these things where they've mentioned these things and they use figurative language every day. And then you've learned what those meanings are over the years because you've heard it so many times. Personification. When we talk about personification, we talk about basically, think of animation. When a pencil is dancing, you're giving it person qualities. You're giving it human characteristics. So a pencil can't dance, but if you're watching a cartoon and you see the pencil dancing, you're giving it what kind of human characteristics? You're giving it arms and legs to be able to dance with. If the tree is talking in the story that you're reading, well, trees can't talk. That's personification. How are they able to talk? They're given human characteristics, human abilities, superpowers. So in order for a human to talk, what does a human need? A mouth. So you're giving the tree the capability to have a mouth, the human characteristics. That's personification. That is your quick little lesson today over figurative language. So again, review those notes, look at those YouTube videos that I posted. Those will all help you on figurative language and creating your comic strip. Have fun!